Yo, this is what you've all been waiting for. The second greatest game of all time. It's fucking Top Gear Rally. Time starts in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, so first thing is first. My capture card will do that when the resolution changes, don't worry about it. And then... Yo, I made the haloruns logo on the back of my car. Look, it's the it's the guy. It's the halo running guy. It also says HR. That was a it was a quick 10-minute job in the custom paint thingy, which this game has, which other racing games of the time absolutely did not have. I could even change the blue, the dark blue color. I'd change the RGB values to be the exact same as on the website, the banner, the heading thingy. And then same with the white thing, which is not exactly white. It's almost exactly white. And then I had to just fucking hand draw it with the stick and the D-pad, and so that's why it's a bit sad, but you know. Good luck, Ark. You know, the only... Actually, no, people say this game is, fun to watch or whatever. I don't know why they say that. Well, they might not say that, it might just be delusional. Yeah, I know, right, Dennis? It's fucking insane. This game has, all the options. I did also like a little halo ring on the roof, but it's kind of bad. Anyway, Top Gear Rally, Nintendo 64 game. I'm playing it on a actual Nintendo 64 with a retro tank and a cap card and shit. Pretty good, especially for its time. It's got quite advanced physics for the time. Not even for the time. Fuck it, it just has advanced physics. Oh, did you sign up, Ark? What are you playing? Halo 4, right? The Hark Halo 4 return? Hell yeah. I did want to talk about the drafts at some point in this run. I have infinite time this run to just yap about whatever, so... But I think I should start yapping more about the game. So the way the speedrun for the game works is to get the credits, you have to beat 4 seasons of the championship and then 2 extra seasons. So spring, summer, fall, I think it's called fall in this version, and winter, and then pro and then expert, and then you see the credits. I'm playing on the Japanese version because it's cool, and because NTSC is faster than PAL by a decent amount. Yeah, that's unironically a thing sometimes, Ark. You might have noticed on the first lap I went first person mode to reduce some lag. Because you see behind the cars when they turn hard or drift or whatever, there's little particles. They lag the game quite a bit. It's alright, unless you're So, I'm not sure exactly why it lags and why it doesn't lag sometimes. But 2 cars in certain locations will always lag, and then in other locations won't lag. Or at night time there's extra reflective shit. Oh wait, I'm spoiling it. There's multiple weather modes too, because it is the second greatest game of all time. I think I said greatest game of all time in the intro, I might have lied. Second greatest game of all time. It has multiple weather modes. It starts you out nice and easy with sunny weather mode. And that's the first race. And then you exit out of the replay using start because it's faster. And then mash through all the menus. You'll just have to take my word that I did in fact not splice right there. Yeah, because the resolution changes from the menu to the game, the capture card just doesn't like it. So this is the other track. Well, there's more than 2 tracks. This is Jungle. And Jungle has a banger soundtrack. I love this music. The music for the game is like, it's pretty good. It's not like crazy, but it's pretty good. They didn't get like anyone fancy to make the music for it. But it's definitely a lot less famous than like its predecessors. Wait, predecessors? Ancestors? I think Ancestors. The games that came before this one. Wait, no, that's not right. I don't know. This is the sequel to Top Gear Rally 3000, which is a sequel to Top Gear Rally 2. Not, sorry, Top Gear 3000, which is a sequel to Top Gear 2, which is a sequel to Top Gear, which were games for the Super Nintendo. They're 2D races? Well, of course they're 2D, they're on the fucking SNES. Excellent commentary from the commentator over here, providing incredible insight. Actually, I mean, maybe people wouldn't automatically know that these days. SNES is getting kind of old. But yeah, those games have fairly famous soundtracks. Summoning Soul uses them in... Oh, not so much anymore. He used to use them. One of them. I forget which one. Also, look at the water on the right. Have you ever seen such water in a Nintendo 64 game? I mean, you probably have. But it's got, like, reflections and shit. Isn't that sick? Never seen an N64 game? I'm trying to think of, like, water, like scenic water that isn't just like a texture. Actually, no, that probably is just a texture with some other shit. Commentator dropping the ball once again on talking about video games. It's not looking good for him. Also, the decals are different. This is the off-brand Ford Escort, and the Japanese version has different decals than the other 2 versions. They weren't able to, because it's a very small studio that made this game, not much money, they weren't able to get like any of the actual licenses for like using the cars, the real cars, so instead of the Ford Escort, we've got the Type ES, which just really looks like a Ford Escort. And has something that really looks like a Ford logo on the right there, or on the bottom, like a bit to the right. And I would tell you what that says, but good luck reading that. I have no fucking clue what that says. They love to, like, say the brand name, except almost say the brand name. Like, Toyota is Yotota and shit. So it's probably like, I don't know. Yeah, Fjord. It's probably Fjord. Other things this very advanced game has to offer in terms of physics, because this was like a rally sim. Oh, holy shit, that was sick as fuck. Yo, any clippers? I should be 100% just infinitely dead there. That's crazy. Anyway, this was released as like a rally sim, like a realistic rally game, and it, you know, it did a pretty fucking good job, in my opinion. You can change what suspension settings you use. You got soft, normal, and hard, although everyone uses soft. Everyone except for one dude, who I'll talk about later on, for like 2 minutes, if I remember. You can change steering settings, but most people just use the most sensitive one and get used to it. The steering is incredibly sensitive. I always like yap on about how sensitive it is, and I don't think anyone really, unless they've played the game, I don't think they've really realized just how sensitive it is on 3. And of course you can just play on like 2 sensitivity, but then there's just a delay in going like full steering. Maybe it's viable though. And then you can pick automatic manual. And maybe manual's faster, but I'm lazy. So I've just played automatic for my entire existence of playing this game. And then different cars, obviously. And the different cars do actually behave very differently. Not so much the slower ones. But once you get up to like the Supra, oh sorry, the Type SP, not a Supra Hero. The like suspension and gearing and wheelbase, it all matters quite a bit. But the first 2 sets of cars you get are just kind of like all similar. This is the Toyota Celica. It's pretty cool. Oh, sorry, the Type C, Type Combat Evolved. Yeah, because it's the Japanese version, you get the really nice decals. It is a pretty good car. Is this your favorite car, Hecky? Oh, hell yeah. I thought so, I just had to double check. For those unaware, Hekigan is like the only other Top Gear Rally player. I mean, there's a few of us, but you know. Hecky is the kind of guy where you say, hello, would you like to do a Top Gear Rally 100% race with me that's going to take literally 12 hours? And the skill gap is going to be brutal, to be honest, with no chance of you winning. But it'll be fun, and he's like, hell yeah, let's do it. And I'm like, hell yeah. And then we play Top Gear Rally 100%. No one else is really playing the game right now, at least. I don't see that emote. I assumed we didn't have it, but Gosling Drive is a very important emote to have. Yo, Sorix, who's your first pick for the draft? Come on, tell us you won't. No balls. Commentator trying to get the inside scoop on the enemy team captain's thought process. Very astute viewers will realize that even though there's 19 opponent cars, dude, if Garish signs up, like fucking, I'm picking him first, not gonna lie. He's probably gonna go really well. Anyway, very astute viewers would have noticed that even though there's 19 cars, they are not all equal. That one, for example, looks rather different than the rest of them. Very curious. It is also significantly faster. There are a large number of slower AI cars that use the cars that... one of the 2 cars that you have available for that season, except for the last season, which you'll see way later on. And then there are 6? Yeah. There are 6 faster AI cars that use the cars that you get next season. Except for the second last season. I watched a bit of the triathlon. I missed the swimming, but from what I heard it sounds like everybody missed the swimming, given the people that were actively watching the stream for the first 2/3 of it. And then I started watching Dubzo, and that guy was pedaling, and then he kept pedaling, and then I was like, holy shit, no way he's gonna keep pedaling. And you'll never guess what he did next. That's right, he kept pedaling. Which I was like, holy shit, no way. Also, you spell Winnie like that. You know, I prefer that to the other spelling, because the other spelling is like Winnie the Pooh. Big fan. And then I saw Sorix running, and I thought Sorix was the guy holding the camera, and the guy like being shown running was just some random guy, to be honest, because you changed your hair, mate. Fucking, you had like a really short hair forever. Well, not forever, but fucking, that's like Sorix in my brain when I picture you, you know. And then that guy was running, and then he kept running. Yeah, by the way, what shoes do you have? Because my shoes look very similar. Asics? No fucking way. Wait, there's actually no way. I also have Asics. And they're the same, like, color scheme. Does that mean anything? I don't know shit about shoes. Do they, like... Oh! How cute would that be? Wait, you got a beard as well. Commentator actually fumbling the bag. Biggest fake fan of all time of the fellow speedrunners' achievements and speedruns. It's really hard to, like, I can't picture you with a beard in my head, so it's really hard to, like, have an opinion until I see you. I'll see you in July, I suppose. Maybe I can examine your beard with my beard, as in we can touch beards, and then maybe touch other things around the beards. We can kiss is what I'm trying to say there. Maybe we could. Like, there'd be nothing stopping us, hypothetically. Yeah, I probably could only name, like, 4 brands of running shoe, to be honest. I might go for a run after this, actually, if it's not cold. Because it's been fucking cold, dude. It's been literally freezing almost every night, and that's cold. Also, seeing you do like the 10k run and how long it took, and you were like wanting to do 3k at ESA, I'm gonna you could run non-stop, I noticed. But do it? Wait, do what? Oh, after this run, yeah. Commentator having short-term memory loss problems. I got back really late last night. Not my fault, I swear. I might. I also gotta do some other shit. But I might have time in between. What was I saying? Yeah. 3k run, I noticed you can run, like, non-stop. And you are going, like, a decent speed, too. Which I cannot do, but, you know, maybe the gravity is less in Sweden, you never know. Maybe the only reason... I tried to not do that. But whatever. Maybe the only reason I'm bad at running is because the gravity in Australia is actually way higher. There's actually no way to know. No way to, like, prove either way, you know what I'm saying? Also, it's really fucking snuck up on me. It is slightly less than Sweden. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Yeah, fucking Sweden really snuck up on me, yeah. Like, I'll finish today with the draft, and then the next day, I'm like, preparing and packing and shit. And then the next day I'm on the goddamn plane, like, it's just like, within a week. I've been so busy with fucking work, time just does be moving forwards. Commentator forgetting to put in his timesheet for work once again, and being reminded by his own yapping. Oh no. Oh, also, Sarix, you know how you're saying after Caitlyn leaves, you're just gonna go like hang out with Mirror's Edge guys? And I was thinking like... good first time message. Okay, hold that thought, actually. Okay, if you're wanting to be saved from the hot tub streams, and you found this channel, which is in the category of hot tub streams, I would bring into question the validity of the implication that you're trying to be saved from hot tub streams. You know what I'm saying? Or is it like... Is it like when, like, drug addicted people are, like, doing this shit to, like, get drugs or whatever, and then they're like, oh no, I can't get my drugs anymore, and they're, like, actually thankful for it, because it's, like, kind of out of their control. Big Mushy Banana, are you, by any chance, addicted to hot tub streams, and this is the case? You are unable to control your own willpower? It is true, Big Mushy Banana. However, is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Forgot to change the title. What the fuck? True, Hecky. This is far more interesting than any attractive human females in any hot tubs. Although, I'm not sure if it's more appealing than any attractive human males in hot tubs. Can someone please go look up male streamers in the hot tub category and get back to me on that? I'm curious. Yeah, why do they call a hot tub a hot tub? Like, if you're gonna have a bath, it's gonna be hot. And the tub itself isn't hot, so you can't say it's called a hot tub because the tub is hot. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like, what's the difference? Why do they call it hot tub? Is it like an American thing? Just call it a fucking bath, mate. You don't take cold baths. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not crazy, right? There's none? You already checked. Was Bubbles brother? What? Is that a Bubbles del Fuego reference? Commentator being a fake fan of speedrunning and not knowing these rather iconic speedrunners. What was the thought that I said to hold? Yes, I remember. Yeah, sorry, because you're saying, like, after Caitlyn leaves, you're just gonna hang out with the Mirror's Edge guys. Which is fine, you know? Like, it's either, like, hang out with one dude, or, like, a bunch of dudes, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, yeah, I don't blame you. But that's extremely convenient, because the greatest game of all time, which I was of the opinion that this was the greatest game of all time until somewhat recently. The greatest game of all time, Mecha Break, is releasing on July 1st. So when that releases, I shall be playing that in the Airbnb. I'll be in another country, like fucking holidaying and shit. Like playing a computer game in the Airbnb. The game is seriously that good. Oh, I see. Well, Mecha Break is still rather tempting, I can't lie. So we'll see. I mean, I'm not gonna, like, rule anything out just yet. And also, realistically, I'm fucking, you know, hanging out with people is, like, cooler than just gaming on my own. Although Mecha Break is pretty good, so we'll see. Very astute viewers would have noticed as well. It is now raining. Oh my god, this game has rain too? Yes, yes, dear viewer, it does have rain. This rain affects the grip of your car. Like, mainly the, like, turning grip and how much you slide out. And also, you see those very large puddles on the left and right during that muddy area? Those have a speed penalty during the dry, and during the wet those have a larger speed penalty, because, of course, it's muddier. Anyone who has ever driven through mud, or like if you drive on like a dry bit, and then there's a bunch of mud. Oh, yeah, just fucking made it in there. If you drive on a dry bit and there's a bunch of mud, the mud like grabs you and wants to like keep you there. Like it slows you down. It's actually rather difficult to get out of. And actually, the commentator is setting up some foreshadowing later in the run to make sure viewers stick around. Those who stick around to see even more weather effects in this game will notice those wet parts in Jungle, which is this track later on, become very different with a certain type of weather. No one spoil, you know, in chat. Anyway, this is the last race with the Celica. We get the Supra next. And the Supra is a big upgrade from this. Like, the Escort to the Celica is like, yeah, it's okay. The Celica to the Supra is like, holy shit. The Supra has hella grip and good power and 6 gears, so you can get very high top speeds. It's a very good vehicle. It is my favorite vehicle in the game, in fact. It handles very nicely. It's not too uncontrollable. You know what I mean? One of the item pickups. You know, I never even considered what this game would be like with items. Or maybe I did. I must have at some point, to be honest. I have played this game for like 18 years. Nah, this is a racing rally sim. No items. So this is the Supra, and you know, as mentioned before, that AI gets the next car, the next season's cars. Would anybody in chat who doesn't know like to try and guess what that other car is? I will point it out when I pass it. Not this one. This one's a Supra because it's a slow AI. Like, look at that grip. That is insane grip compared to the Celica. You take that corner so much faster. Actual racing lines start to be deployed. Employed, rather. The pink guy there. Oh, you lag. What car is that? Anyone know? Anyone know? Fiat 500? Hanky says Fiat 500. He might be right. Also, the AI are really fast through here. You get a look at the front of him. That is recognizable. It's quite an iconic front. Nissan Juke. Danos saying maybe the most beautiful looking car ever conceived by mankind. It's either the Nissan Juke or the fucking Nissan Cube. Even though the Twitch chatter is shitposting, he did get the brand right. It is a Nissan. Vauxhall Corsa? Close. This jump can just screw you sometimes, by the way. Like you said, that nosedive, sometimes you nosedive like way more, or it'll just like bounce you off. And then I was about to talk about how you can fall through the floor there, and then the game almost just dunked me through the floor, which is good timing. So while this game's physics engine is extremely advanced, it's not very, what's the word? What is the word? Reliable. That's the word. You fall through the floor very easily in some sections. And I haven't talked about wall riding yet, which is the main speed tech, other than just driving fast. So when you crash into a wall, and you steer away from the wall, you gain extra speed. You see that a lot in Coastline. Coastline is all wall rides. Jungle, not so much. Jungle also has the only wall in the game, I think, where it's optimal to turn into the wall rather than away from the wall for a speed boost. Because by turning into the wall, because the collision there is so not very good, you get like inside the wall and floor, and then you get pushed out, and then you can get mad speed. Although, like, the speed you get is like incredible if you send it too hard, and then you crash and die. So obviously you don't want to send it too hard. I'll try to get a little here. I don't know. It's kind of inconsistent. Well, not inconsistent. Also, it's entirely up to the player, but it's hard. And yeah, because the physics engine is very good, conventional, like, racing techniques, I'm not sure what the actual term is, stuff like cutting airtime, good racing lines, in Trackmania, like keeping gears through certain corners, that all helps a lot for like maintaining a high speed, especially reducing airtime. Like here you get like an extra jump sometimes. It's kind of tricky, but it is entirely all up to the player. You can see that what I was talking about at the jump there, I got screwed on the last lap, but it was the last lap, so it doesn't matter. Need to stay first person here to reduce lag. And I'll probably stay first person here as well, because it does lag here sometimes if you hit. I think I'll let this music play through one cycle, and then I'll continue yapping. Otherwise, you don't get to hear it. Yeah, that's the cycle. Did I yap about capping things yet? No. I can do that now. So, like, we don't know who's running exactly, right? Like, obviously I have a general idea, and I've talked to, you know, my mates who are running in it. So I know some people that are running. However, like, is Zoo running? I don't know. Is Sinister running? I don't know. Mogami? Fucking no way! What the fuck? That is very uncommon. Yeah, Mogami's a big, like, question mark. They'd be, like, very good in a relay. You know, lots of experience. I trust they wouldn't choke under pressure, sort of thing. I did get relaunched. Just fucking Physics Engine said. Physics Engine wanted to show off. He wanted to be like, yo, I'm cool. Look at me. Obviously, 4 teams, so like the good players are gonna get sniped pretty quick. So I gotta think outside the box. I gotta think like, who are the good players that are not just gonna get instantly sniped, right? You know, David Spartan actually messaged me and said Tranquility is really good. Also, keep in mind, this is like the good sportsmanship part of it, the disclaimer. I can make things up about who's saying who my first pick will be in certain games to try and bait other team captains taking them, and then my actual first pick is someone else, and I most likely will do that. Very astute viewers who are watching the entire run would have heard that, and will know. Having get great teams so David wins. Hark is very ambitious. That's messed up. Is what it is. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. I mean, David surely gets green team, right? I don't imagine any other way. I mean, David's obviously the first pick for Halo 5. I don't think anybody would, like, disagree with that. Although I do have gold team, and I did hear rumors that Ecliptic may be running this relay. These rumors were from the source of some guy told me, who's actually not really affiliated with Ecliptic at all. So, potentially a bit of misinformation tactics coming out already from the enemy teams upon myself. CE, obviously Sloth is the pick, right? Like, he's just the Halo CE guy. Everyone's got to pick him. If you pick Cambered, I don't know, he's probably not going to practice. And, like, he's good, but it's like, is he Sloth, like, fast, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't know who else is playing CE. Yeah, some guy is my favorite dude. might be. I think Graves playing CE. Graves is probably a pretty good pick. It's pretty quick. And then I don't know who else. Oh my god! I was braking and not turning away from the corner, so I was trying to slow down there. But the game was like, you're going fast. You gotta be very careful, and the faster cars are crashing there. Halo 2, I got no fucking idea who's playing. Obviously, if Zoo's playing, you get him. That's not even like me lying about fucking like who I want to get. It's just so like brainless. Just fucking pick Zoo. He's the Halo 2 guy. You just pick him. I don't know anybody else in Halo 2. I also don't know anybody else in ODST, although I feel like Zero and I had like a decent win rate together. Not that that actually matters, but I like to believe in silly things like that because it's fun. Plus he's pretty good. Although I don't know if he's even running. I know Trouble's also pretty quick. I mean, obviously, fucking, I'm just like stating people that have good times in ODST. Commentator adding incredible value. Yeah, there's no way Nails ever plays in a relay. Maybe one day. Although, most likely not. And then Reach. I don't have to worry about who I'm going to pick for Reach. Although, for the first time in quite a few years, you know, like Sorex is going to be playing Reach. Sorex is pretty fucking good at Halo games. Like every other year, I kind of know that I'll get the fastest time. This year it's like, Sorex is gonna make me actually have to play well, you know? Like, I can't just rock up and just fucking fuck around and bam, 101. Like, I can do that for a 101, but like, Sorex can just do the same thing and get like a 100, you know? It's pretty good. To lag reduce there. Halo 4. So Hawk's playing. Murray played Last Ledge Relay. So did Coma. I don't know who the other person is going to be. Oh wait, no, there's a new Halo 4 runner, isn't it? Isn't there? An Australian bloke. Right? Oh, don't land on top of him. Oh! I would be very happy because I am looking forward to the day that my 5902 gets beaten. I thought it would have happened by now, to be honest, but no one has done it. But it'd be very cool to see that happen. So out of those Halo 4 runners... I think if Coma sorts out Midnight, the mental block she's got... What is that guy doing? Why is he stopped in the middle of the corner? I think if Coma sorts out the mental block she has on Midnight, it's probably like as fast as Mori. But fucking, man, get the fuck out of the way! Mori's so good though. People don't know because he plays Halo 4. He's so good. He's just so good. That's not even like me doing deception tactics as like a team captain, being like, oh my god, Mori's so good, guys. Wow. I would, like, not like it if you picked Mori. No, Mori is just that good. Fucking... Hang on, let's focus on this shortcut. Halo 5... I already talked about Halo 5 a little bit. You just gotta remember that mental blocks aren't real, and they're manufactured by top runners from, like, to keep you from getting good. That's what it is. I'm kidding, obviously. Mental blocks suck. I've only had like one major mental block, which is lucky, I think. I don't know what the usual amount is. There was like a solid month where I could not play the game very fast at all. I had no consistency on anything. Just no good at the game. Just terrible. And I was like, oh my god. Speaking of terrible, let's crash, idiot! So I had to like... It was a while ago now, so I don't really remember. I think I like went back to basics a little bit, built it up, and then the mental block went away, and I was like, okay. Also, I kind of had to go around that guy onto that jump, and that jump is like a 50-50 if it throws you like that or jumps you straight. NA mental block. Don't speak it into existence. Hijacking that Banshee under pressure is not free. If you even get Banshees. And then Infinite. I mean, just Caitlyn, right? Which is pretty quick. Although, the Mogami consistency... It depends. Depends if Mogami signs up or not, I think. And that is my... Oh, you just crash there sometimes. Liam wins? Is Liam Trader actually good at Infinite? I don't know shit about Infinite. I don't know, like, how good... I know who the runners are. I don't know how good any of them are. Like, if you told me any of them were, like, the second best one, I'd be like, yep. Sounds good. What did you win? What? Oh, What do you mean, what'd you win? So why is the old mate stuck there again? He's got that youngling drive. Is that like Gosling drive, except a youngling drive? By the way, if there's any 7TV at 10, add Gosling drive. Please. Please. What did I say? What did I say? Commentator unable to figure out Hekigan's real name based on his past speech, partly because he doesn't remember what he said. Let's try, Hark. Trying to get yourself not picked when you're the best Halo 4 pick. Let's try, fucker. Okay, does anybody know what this vehicle is? Guess this vehicle. Oh, I have to do this to reduce lag. You'll see it in a sec. This vehicle, what is it? Someone tell me right now. It's guessable. Its name is Type PJ. But what's the actual, like, what's it based off? Because Type PJ isn't a real car. Also, it's snowing! Snow! Mate, there's so many new strats on Requiem, man. Like, I'm just... I'm not good at Requiem with the new strats. Everything past, like, the 1 minute mark, or, like, whenever you get the ghost, I don't know. I never did ILs with ghost strats, and it has been, like, a solid 4 years since I played the level, I think. Maybe not a solid 4 years, maybe a solid 3 years, but like, I am not him. Howdy. I don't know. Oh no, you're thinking about the Quattro. Yeah, because it is sort of the like yellow color, isn't it? It is not the Quattro. It is the Mitsubishi Pajero. I see the vision though. Yo, astute viewers will remember when the commentator mentioned that this part of the map gets different during snow, during a different weather. So yeah, during snow, all that water is frozen, and it's ice, and you can drive over it, and there is no speed penalty because it's ice. True, the ghost shit should be really easy. Like, you know about like all the Blinny ghost tech in Reach, right, Ark? Like the fucking ghost jump shit. Pretty sure that all works in Halo 4, because Reach and Halo 4 are like the same game. So you can surely just use that. Actually, that was Dennis typing that, not Ark. Commentator mixing people up. Unironic signs of early dementia. I still love how you found that Banshee stuff at the end. You were like segmenting, and you were like, hey yo, is there a way to like do this with the Banshee? And I'm like, nah. And you're like, give me a little bit. And then like an hour later, you're like, okay, so here's how you do this with the Banshee. And I'm like, okay, okay, buddy. Okay, mate. You can do a 360 spin, or you can do like a left-right. The left-right goodnight, the like... Probably like ask Blenny about it. Blenny knows by far the most. And is by far the best at it. You can do like a left-right or right-left flick with like lift timing and like... I'm not sure if boost timing matters. And then your ghost just like does a jump. You can do some crazy shit with it. Who? Blinny. B-L-I-N-Y. You can also just got the MCC Oni Easy Reki now. Oni Sword Base. She like drives it in the elevator, and then like at the bottom of like the Oni Sword Base building, she like does some weird like camera shit, and the ghost flips upside down, and she chucks a grenade and just launches herself to the top of the building. And it's like, damn, that's cool as shit. Like you could just set up the ghost to launch you vertically very quickly. It's extremely cool. And no one knows about it because it's the fucking MCC Oni Reki and no one gives a shit. Nobody gives a fuck. Anyway, yeah. So the slippery tires, you know, are really the best in the snow. It's just not even close. On dirt or tarmac, the tires are all like roughly the same. We think slippy is like the best by a little bit. But on snow, it's like, if you use like grippy tires, which are grippy as in like the surface type you're on. So grippy tires are for grippy surfaces, slippy tires are for slippy surfaces. You're just gonna like slide so hard. In this game, it does have oversteer, and cars with rear-wheel drive cars are more prone to oversteer than all-wheel drive. You need to be careful with that. Engine placement as well matters. And then, very astute viewers will remember, I was talking a while ago about the vehicles all having different like suspension and like wheelbases, and that affects things greatly. This vehicle has the best suspension in the game. It's not even close. It's so high off the ground, its wheels are so big, all the bumps smooth out very nicely. Which means you're on the ground longer, which means you can accelerate for more time. very good vehicle. Also, the guy that I said I was going to talk about, the only guy that uses harder suspension, he came into the speedrun Discord one time and was like, hey yo, what setup you guys all use? And we're like, oh, we use grippy soft. And he's like, nah, use hard, it's better. And we're like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to tell this guy that he's fucking wrong outright, because no actual science has been done on this guy. No real science has been done for, like, testing that sort of thing. Like, the acceleration and, like, grip values of the cars all have been, like, taken from the game. We know those, like, hard numbers. But stuff like suspension is like, get the fuck out of the way, mate. Like, so I can't actually tell this guy's wrong, but hard suspension, you're so much bouncier, you just can't accelerate as much because you're just in the air. It's a nice push. Top Gear like decomp. I mean, you could probably decomp the PC version fairly easily, to be honest. I wouldn't know, because I don't know shit about decomping, or anything to do with, like, that sort of thing. So, that's just a guess. But yeah, no, the other thing he said was, slippy tires good. And I did test that. Hecky and I, like, fucked around with slippy tires for a bit. And we were like, damn, these things are kind of good, actually. So I think we're both swapped to slippy tires permanently. That also saves some menuing, because in the past, for the snow tracks, you'd, like, change slippy tires in the menus before the race, and that takes time, obviously. And you gotta, like, you know, remember where they are and shit. So yeah. Slippy tires good. There wasn't an ice cream truck, but there is a milk truck, which is pretty similar. You won't see that in this run, but you will see that if you watch a 100% run. Well, you may see that depending on runner's preference. The milk truck is most likely... Well, okay, gotta be objective about this. The speed stat for the milk truck is the same as the Porsche. So objectively, it's like the same power. But I think something about how big the body for it is makes it so you get more speed on certain wall rides. So on tracks like Coastline, I'd probably use it if I didn't lose time menuing to go get it. Which you do. And then it's really hard not to crash in it because it's so fucking big. You can't see shit. Like, if you think the Pajero, this thing, is big, the milk truck is like, holy shit, mate. Fucking hell. I can't see shit. You know what I'm saying? There is one bonus car that was never tested, and it's the last bonus car. Oh, I'm not sure what order you unlock them in this version, actually. One of the bonus cars in this version of the game, Japanese version, Type MN. And there's a little bit of lore behind, like, Type MN, thinking it was going to be the best time trial car in the game, which led to me banning... The Type MN is a Mini Cooper, by the way. Thinking it was going to be the best time trial car in the game, because it's so small, and thought it'd be like the same like power. And I was like, fuck it. I don't want like the best time trial car in the game to be on a version exclusive thing, or like behind 8 hours of gaming. So... And there's only like one run on the leaderboards from literally 2007 that uses a bonus car. So I was like, oh, fuck it. Ban bonus cars. And then some dude was like, hey yo, the milk truck is actually not more powerful than the Porsche. Here are the numbers. And I'm like, would anybody be against unbanning bonus cars? And everyone's like, nah, mate. So bonus cars were henceforth unbanned. And then nobody submitted runs with bonus cars. I don't blame them. I haven't either. I think this is the first nighttime stage. And because this is a very realistic rally sim, cars have like reflecty bits on the back to make them more visible at nighttime. And you'll see that. Kinda hard to see, unless you're like fairly up close behind them, but they definitely have them. See the white bits shining up there? It's pretty cool. I like that they do that. Is anyone... Ooh, I can't see. Has anyone submitted an IL? Oi! Read! Streamer caught reading chat instead of playing the goddamn game. And he dies. No, I don't think anyone's submitted a run since that change. It's been a bit of a dry spell for Top Gear Rally speedrunning recently. Oh my Jesus Christ! Yeah, Danza, Pecky's led me to believe that you'd be very interested, well, I'm overselling it. You may enjoy this Top Gear Rally game. It's pretty cool. I like it. Player is wanting a sip of water, however, with an RTA timed game, he's unable to. What else can I talk about in this game? It has a PC version. That's like my go-to when I ran out of things to talk about the game. Has PC version. PC version is very good, actually. I can't speak too much about how it compares to other PC racing games of the time, because I don't know many other PC racing games of the time, like I do with a bunch of other N64 racing games. Not like all of them, but I've played quite a few in my time. I mean, the PC version of this is like... Oi! That was a very good save from the speedrunner. To react that quickly, and move out of the way of those two cars blocking his path, and also changing the camera to reduce lag. The speedrunner is playing this very well right now. You know, I think they should have made Desert Rain, like, the slipperiest track of all time. Because you know when, like, deserts hardly get any rain, right? But when they do get rain, they get, like, it's so slippery. And they stay slippery for so long. It's all that, like, loose dirt. And it just gets, like, infinitely slippery. So this is the last race of the winter season, which in my opinion is the second hardest season of the game. The last season's actually really easy, and the second last season is very hard. I remember it took me a while to beat it as a casual. I guess I'm fucking... Some would argue that you can't speedrun a racing game, so you could argue I'm still a casual gamer for this game. I would like to think of myself as such. Yeah, you'll see why in the next season. But the AI like steps up in difficulty again, obviously, and then it hits you with Mirror Jungle Snow, which is very difficult for me. Mainly because I couldn't fucking see where I was going. There's something wrong with my, like, CRT or something. Or the composite component? Either component or composite. I went to my CRT. Or maybe I was just dog shit. So another thing the game will do is to show you that you've like unlocked new cars. At the like car select for a race. Oh baby, we're crashing there. Finding all the DLC crashes this run. The like first car it'll like show you for the car selection for the race will be one of the ones you unlock. Which most of the time is just the one that I pick because it saves time in menus. But for the next season, you unlock the Porsche 959, yeah. It's a very cool vehicle. And the game does not show you that you unlocked it. If you like scroll through the cars, you can find it. And I've always wondered if they meant to like give you it or not. Because the season after that, it auto-selects the Porsche for you. But you already have it unlocked in the previous season. So I don't know. They surely knew. Although, you have to play like a decent amount of the game to like find it. That's a good wall boost. I know they definitely know about, well, I don't definitely know this, but I have a very strong feeling they know about the like wall riding being faster than driving normally. They have, in the credits, you get to see like the staff ghost or whatever. And they're pretty good. They can drive the car. So like, they definitely, almost definitely would have had a guy that noticed that, oh hey, driving against the wall is just faster in these situations. And they would have been like, eh, fucking whatever. And I know they didn't patch it for the PC port, which was released 4 years after this, I think. Roughly 4 years. And there's actually a very small amount of information about the PC version of the game. In fact, most thought the wall riding exploit was patched, because the most reliable source popping up again. Some guy... Oh wait, what card is it selected? Pajero again. Some guy put a post on the speedrun.com forums for the game, saying that it was patched in the PC version. And he was either not very good at the game, or didn't actually play it and just assumed it, or maybe he heard it from some guy. Anyway, it's not patched. I found this when I played the game, thanks to Mr. Hekigan getting the game working for me. Hekigan famously able to get Boss Rally working on anyone's PC. He has gone on record as saying this, in fact. Ooh. I think it was on like one of the 10 commandments, right? If thou shall make Top Gear Rally game, and thou makes PC ports, you must spread misinformation about wall riding being patched. Ah, fucker, you fucker. Yeah, Coastline Snow is actually kind of hard to, well, I say as I like send it through everyone. If you don't know the like, you know, the ins and outs of wall riding, like having to slow down here so you don't crash, and they're like, oh, the like S bend, the left right, or the right left rather. It's kind of hard to get right. I fucked it up on the first lap for sure. It's a little tricky. Do I have slippy tires on? These feel like the wrong tires, to be honest. But I haven't driven in snow in ages. I'm very rusty. I haven't played since that 100% race. What is the Kama Sutra? I hear it like, I hear those words every few years, but I don't know what they are. Was it really? Has it got anything to do with, like, you know how monks can, like, recite a sutra? Is it like that? Is it just... Surely it doesn't translate to Book of Sutras. No, it's a sex book. Maybe monks chanting sutras is the same as sex for them, you know? Like, 'cause they never fuck, right? Oi. Okay, these are probably the right tires. I'm just dumb. But goddamn is it slippery. Also, I was waiting for the topic of sex to come up so I could pose this question without it just being completely off topic. Anyway. What percentage of keyboards do you think get broken because of people ejaculating onto them? Because people ejaculate onto keyboards all the time, obviously not on purpose. Allegedly. They allegedly do this. Like, I'd say, like... Okay, let's say 1 in 10 people have ejaculated onto their keyboard at some point. Obviously not intentionally. I think it's not that big of a stretch to say that 1 in 10 of those keyboards would have broken. Wrong car! Actually, this car's fine for this track. And then, you know, people own multiple keyboards throughout their life, you know, like, they break from, you know, use or, like, dropping or coming and fucking... You know what I mean? So I reckon it's like at least 2%. That's what I reckon. Damn. No takers. Tough crowd. I'm out of things to talk about in Top Gear Rally. Help! Help! Thanks, mate. You can get perma-stuck on those walls, which is very bad when it happens. The game does not have like a reset car button, so if you get stuck, you're fucking stuck, and that's it. Mate, get the fuck out of the way! Probably a non-zero amount. At least one, that's for sure. You know, I used to know more things about this game that I could yap about. And, I don't know that many things about this game anymore. It's not very important information. So I sort of forget about it. Never get another red flag. Is there like a... Wasn't the Nürburgring race, endurance race, like a few weeks ago? Or are you just shitposting? Rut. The fuck does rut mean? It's a real fart. Rotted. I see. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Ferrari, like as a car company, it's kind of cool that it still exists just by making very exclusive supercars. There used to be, like at the scale it does, you know, there used to be more. There used to be, you know, your Maseratis and your Lambos and your fucking Porsches and your fucking whatever else, like the exclusive like supercar brands. But all those companies had to make like, you know, more like marketable, affordable, whatever, Lamborghini Urus, fucking Porsche SUV thingy, the fucking Maserati SUV things. Actually, a lot of SUVs, man. To like stay afloat as a company, sort of thing. 'Cause, like, supercar, just selling supercars is not that good of an idea, for, like money wise. But Ferrari, you know, they make it work. They've got the reputation and shit. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Oh, it did happen yesterday in this mode? Was it WEC? They did like Le Mans last week, so if they're doing like more shit, their schedules are like pretty tight. Yeah. Yeah. A bunch of different countries have like systems like that to like incentivize people getting new cars. And it makes sense for a number of reasons, to be honest. Like it does. Either like for environmental reasons, or like safety, or like whatever. And of course they're not forcing you to like give up your old car and trade it in for a new one. But yeah, it is unfortunate. Lots of older cars get deleted that way. I didn't know you followed racing, Heki. I don't even know where WEC races other than Le Mans and Nürburgring and Spa. Spa is such a cool track. I went to that track, walked around the entire track. They were doing like GT4, 8-hour race or some shit. It was very cool. I liked it. It's like hidden away in a forest. You know, I've never actually watched WRC. Although it is like, rally is the sickest form of motorsport. It's just not even close. Like the other ones are like, oh, you gotta fucking, oh, here's your track with all your safety shit. And this track was like specifically designed by some guy who was like, oh yes, this bend shall be 26.3 degrees with a camber, with a negative camber of 7 and a fucking whatever the fuck, and we're gonna build these things to stop the sun glare, and yes, you must use these tires, which are designed to wear out very quickly, so you need to change them. We will give you tires that are not very good actually, and why the fuck are we not using the best tires? No one knows. And rally is like, just fucking send it. Send it harder than the other guy and you win. Like in like racing movies or whatever, a lot of the time they make out that like all you need to do to win is like send it harder than the other guy, or like drive riskier, drive harder. And that's just not true in like any form of motorsport except rally. These days at least. It just is not. Rally drivers are also like the most skilled drivers on the planet. It's very, very cool to watch. The fact they do it on like random public roads too. Very, very cool. I tried to play Dirt Rally like a while ago, and it's very cool. It's very like punishing, which is what it should be. I think that's what rally is. But it wasn't very good. I kept just fucking binning it. Truck racing is it just for like why did they race trucks? Like if you like boil down like any racing category, it's like, oh, you know, we want to race like these cars, like touring cars or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, we want to race the like production cars. Formula 1, it's like, oh, we want to race like the really fast car, the WC. It's like, we want to race the fast cars, but for a long time. And then it's like, truck racing is like, hey, what if we purposely got something slow and raced it? You know, like who's, like, I was about to say who's watching that, but like, I'd watch that. That sounds really fun. not like trucks as in like American trucks, like utes. Those are kind of Trucks as in like big trucks, semi-trucks, lorries. Those are cool as fuck. I don't know how much the skills of like racing other shit transfers to trucks, but that's cool. They go quite rapid. How much do they weigh? And what sort of power do they make? And what sort of torque do they make? And how often do they just tip over because they're going too fast around a corner? You know that... oh shit. You know that Top Gear episode when they go to the airport and get all like the airport vehicles and race them? That shit was pretty good. But also that's maybe the only truck racing I've actually watched. Well, it's not even truck racing, it's a fucking TV show where it's all probably scripted, but fucking whatever. I mean, it's probably not all scripted, but like, you never know. Mate, get the fuck out of the way. Oh, okay, that's very scary, that wall. You can get perma-stuck there too. You can get perma-stuck in a lot of spots, and if you get perma-stuck on like the first lap, it's like pretty bad because you're losing like a minute. Oh, but if you get stuck on the third lap, it's super bad because you're losing like 5 goddamn minutes, and there's nothing you can do. Wow. Halo Race's channel is not even thanking Alice Nuga for the raid. What? They are throwing. Alice, who do I pick for Halo Infinite for my team for the relay? When you say the race room sim, is that like a room in your house that's like a racing sim setup? Like the fucking 3 monitors and like a wheel and a shifter and 3 pedals and fucking all that shit. Because those are cool as fuck. And I've never raced on one of those. Oh, it's a game called Race Room, I see. I'm meeting up with James VDB, who's also a Halo runner, early July. Probably no one knows of him these days anymore, to be honest, but yeah. He's got like a setup like that. And we're always like, yo, what if we like did race sim stuff, like entering like endurance races with like a 2-man team and shit? That would be cool, right? And we're like, yeah, that'd be cool. And then he's like, okay, buy this shit, and I'm like, yeah, I'll buy the shit, and then I don't buy the shit because I'm lazy and like playing other shit. But I'll definitely get into that at some point. I do like racing. The most like exhilarating thing I've ever done is like battling some other dude in go-kart races in real life. Like not the higher karts with the little fucking 4-stroke engines that weigh like 150 kilograms, that have like dog shit power because they've been running forever. Like the 2-stroke fucking 100cc Yamaha motors that rev to literally 15,000 RPM and like are right next to your like right shoulder and give off like so much heat down the back straight because The engine is literally right next to you, and it's air cooled and fucking, and you're battling some other dude, and you're both like sending it and fucking. Nah, it's sick. It's so fun. And then you go for the inside, and he cuts you off, and you hit wheels, and your motor stalls, and yeah. And then racing IRL is a very expensive hobby, like racing actual cars IRL. I mean, you can get like some shitbox and like strap a turbo on and fucking like take all the weight out and like send it around a track, which would be really fun, but like in relation to like sim racing or whatever, kart racing, it's kind of expensive. Plus you need to get like a trailer for the thing. Thing and fucking, you can just take your regular car, but I've got a fucking like heavy as fuck high-ass van with an engine that's known for cracking piston heads and fucking I'd tip over. I'd literally tip over if I go around a corner too fast. It's just not it. But maybe one day. Oh, motocross, I forget that exists. I always forget that, like, bike motorsport exists. Anyway, last season of the game now, last 4 races. It's pretty sick. Like motorsport. Actually, I did lie earlier when I said, like, rally is the only motorsport where you win by, like, sending it harder than your opponent. But that's kind of true with, like, MotoGP as well, right? Like, if you send it too hard, you just, like, fall off. Or your bike slides out or whatever. Or maybe that's not true at all. I don't know anything about bikes. My mate had, like a dirt bike. And he had, like, a fairly large property down in, like, rural Victoria. And I was like, hey, yo, can I ride your dirt bike and shit? And I got like a pretty long driveway that goes up to their property as well. Not like rich or whatever, it's just like, those are just the properties down there, you know? And he's like, hell yeah, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, so I'm just like sending it down the fucking like driveway. And it's heaps fun, you know, like being exposed, like not in like a cab, like you are in a car, like being exposed to just like, you know, the air. Like, you can feel how fast you're going, like, you know, like, wind on your face or whatever. And then his mom was like, hey, you're going too fast! And I'm like, oh, my bad, I'll slow down. And then I proceeded to not slow down. But I didn't bin it. And it was really fun. Shifting with your foot as well that was pretty cool. I forgot to take my meds. No. Yeah, I'll be staying up all night for the draft. The draft is like 8 AM my time. And I thought I was gonna get up early for it. When I say early, I mean 8 AM. It's not early, but like it's earlier than I've been getting up. And then on the way back from the spot I've been working in for the past like a bunch of months, I met up with a mate. Because he's always been like, hey yo, you should like upgrade the like speakers in your van for like cool music and shit, and I'm like, yo, I should do that. So then, like, he bought all the shit. Obviously, I'll pay him back. You know, he's not just, like, buying me, like, a fucking $1,000 of sound shit out of the goodness of his heart, you know? But, like, whenever I'm, like, driving up north for work, like, by his place, I'm like, hey, yo, the meetup for sound stuff? He's like, nah. And then it's like, hey, yo, meet up for sound stuff? And I'm like, nah, I gotta, like, I don't have that much time. And never really lined up. Except yesterday it lined up. You know, it was a sad day, so he's like not at uni. I wasn't working. Met up, and then it took. Thank you. It took way longer to set up than we thought. Well, maybe not way longer. It definitely took longer to set up than I thought. And like, he'd done it before. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. Like, he'd done the same thing to his car. It was fun though. My van has now audible bass in it, although I still need new speakers. But to find out what size speakers I have to rip the door out. Let's hit that. And they're also riveted in. I don't know why the fuck Toyota would rivet them in. Toyota's meant to be like the good company that like doesn't do shit like riveting stuff in or like gluing stuff in or fucking whatever. But they did. And like on the internet it looks like they're 6.5 inch. But we're not sure. And you know, you don't want to be like 100% on like buying shit for that. So yeah, that's what's happening next. Just got a big fucking sub in the back now. Under the like bed frame and shit. Which I still need to actually put back there and secure, because it's just sort of like not in the right spot. Anyway, I'm yapping about non-Top Gear Rally related things. Where was I going with this? Yes. As a result of this, we finished at like 3 AM. I rocked up to this spot at like 2 PM, and we finished at 3 AM. Like, it was a fucking 3.5 hour drive, or something, from the spot I was working to his place, and then still another 2 hours from his place home. But, it turns out when you drive the speed limit, the speed limit, at 3 AM, and there is no traffic on the road, you get home quite a bit faster. So I got home at like 5. And then, yeah. So I'm staying up for the draft. Surely my brain doesn't like shit itself for the draft, and I like don't pick dog shit players. Probably shouldn't have said dog shit players. Because that's implied. That's like calling some of the players that have signed up dog shit, which isn't very fair. I would comment on bike gears, Hecky, if I knew anything about bike gears. Honestly, car gears are confusing for me. Like, I've never fucked with any of my gear shit. All I know is I put the thing in the thing that makes the car go into a certain gear, and then it works. That's all I know. And I also know my front wheels, one of them will spin up infinitely, while the other one doesn't, and my back wheels will not do that. And so when I get bogged, you just floor it, and it will drive you out. That's all I know about gears. Drive everywhere in first gear. Fucking max speed of like 30 kilometers an hour, redlining my fucking One time the bus for school was like broken and it literally could only use first gear. So it took like twice as long to get to school that day. And also, holy shit, that shit was so loud. It's just and it was also like a weird like setup. Like it was manual, but there was no gear stick. It just beeped at you when it wanted you to change gears, and you push the clutch and then it would change gears, and then you take the clutch out. So the engine was revving its head off the entire time, and there was a beeping sound literally the entire time, with the engine saying, shift me, and he couldn't. And dude, everyone else on the bus, like, no one else really noticed. Like, they were all just, like, acting normal and shit. And I was like, I had to ask someone if they heard the engine, like, killing itself and the beeping sound, and they're like, yeah, I'm like, okay. Like, I thought I was going fucking crazy or some shit. Also, there's, like, 2 races left. I don't know if there's PBs or not. What's the last race? Jungle. I don't think there's PBs. Oh, actually, I have no idea what my PB is. Oh. It might be. Unless I could still perma stuck somewhere. Dumbass! GM Caitlin. She top on my gear till I rally. Maybe the truest thing ever said by anyone. More Madoka Magica today, Caitlin. Potentially. Oh, man, this mountain's really good so far. Yo, hell yeah. Hell yeah. No transcoding? What? What does that mean? Yeah, I can fuck around for a bit, Danos. I didn't think I would be this far ahead of schedule. I mean, it's yeah, I'm like 7 minutes? No, like 8 minutes from the finish. I can fuck around for a bit for sure. It's hard to. I didn't want to go overestimate. You know, and it's hard to put a good estimate for a long game. Streamer very bad at guessing how long his game is going to take. I can show off the the rainbow cheat and the PS1 graphics cheat. What is old mate doing there? What are you doing, mate? You're crashing. And then I can show off the janky physics on the coastline rail. Halo Races, does Halo Races seriously not have the other quality options? Do you need to be affiliate for that? Can someone check? Like, is it just like a mobile thing? mean, it's not really like anyone's fault if it doesn't. That just is very surprising to me, because it's like a very, like, you know, the channel gets lots of people. So my brain just thinks, oh yeah, there'd be quality options. Commentators receiving intel that it actually does have other quality options. Yeah, what's the next game? Yo, Hecky's back for the next game with James Bond. At least that's the frozen part of the VOD that I paused on. Yeah, it would be. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah. Oh! Speedrunner reading chat instead of driving. What is he doing? The speedrunner was playing incredibly well, potentially the greatest gamer of all time, until a few moments ago. Caitlin, did Mogami sign up for the relay, do you know? If you're still here. Oh, no? Okay. Gotta be you, Alice, Dice, Liam, right? That's gotta be the 4. Oh, I've never crashed here before. I was really scared of getting perma-stuck. Because I didn't know. Yo, David. I did talk about who I wanted to pick before, David, if you want to go back in the VOD. I don't want to say it again, though. But basically... Actually, no, I'll give you the quick rundown. For CE, I want Sloth. For Halo 2, I want Zoo. For Halo 3, I don't know who the fuck is playing Halo 3. ODST, I want Zero. Halo 4, I want Coma. Halo 5, I don't know who the fuck, I'm gonna pick the guy with the fastest time. And then Halo Infinite, I want Caitlin. Now keep in mind, why would I be truthful about that to another captain? I'm just realizing you're not another captain. The commentator failing to deceive the enemy captains with his deception tactics. While the deception tactics may have been effective, he's dumb and fucking... Oops. What do you mean lame? You're saying lame because I didn't pick you, John. I mean, I've said it a few times. It would be very unwise for me to like reveal who I actually want to pick publicly before the draft. That would be very unwise. So keep that in mind, John. Oh, also, the mirror tracks, the sound is not mirrored, so when I pass the car on the right, you hear the engine on the left. Fucking David's so good at the fucking... the trash talking in like the funny way. Yeah, when I said I wanted 0 for ODST, that's when astute viewers would have realized I was being very non-serious. Genghis Khan Halo 3, hell yeah. I might grab Gelk to be honest, because fucking I'm bringing Gold Team back, and the OG Gold Team had Gelk. I think Gelk and I, unless Ecliptic signs up, are the only OG Gold Team runners that are going to be in the relay again. Everyone else is fucking gone. Sub is gone. Drift 27 is gone. He's been active recently actually, but he's not signing up for the relay. Adversary is gone. Who was a Halo 4 player? Oh, who was a Halo 4 player? Cordiaxis. Wait, that's how we won that year. Fucking Cordiaxis, dude. It's so the best relay player. It was our 5 Ecliptic. That was the OG Gold Team. Oh no. Obviously we don't get all those guys again, but you know. We won. We lost Adversary to fucking Pokemon Nuzlocke. Tragic, honestly. He went from getting fat Nares to getting fat. Hang on. Probably something clever. From fat Nares. To fat Charmanders. That was not worth the wait. Nah, fall into this thing. I mean, they all kind of did their thing in that, like... Cut the run. That was pretty bad. I'd like to formally apologize to all 32 viewers of Halo Races currently. Also, Hark, congratulations, you stayed awake for the whole run. You know, I think I played pretty well this run. A few crashes. I got pretty unlucky on a few crashes though. Whatever. Time is now. Time. And now I gotta waffle a bit to like catch the schedule up. What's my PB? Oh, that's a PB. Slash record. My PB was 157.24, and I just got 153.37. Yes, haha, yes. I would like to thank all the people who supported me throughout my career, who are the following. I think I can go 50 minutes past. Oh wait, you're talking about the time. Oh, that's like only 10 minutes, right? I can easily do that. Also, check out this cool replay function in the game. It replays the last lap. I haven't been able to show this because I've been speedrunning. It replays the last lap of the race. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Look at me go. You can even change the camera angle. Look at me go. I'm so cool. Get some milk truck going? Yeah. I'll let the credits play and then I'll fuck around with the milk truck. Surely you can stay awake for 11 PM, Caitlin. I mean, I'm staying up all night. I gotta stay up all night. Resolution change, love it. Credits time, baby. No, I don't think we need to kill that much time, Wacky. I love these credits. This is the staff ghost I was talking about, by the way. Like, this staff ghost can drive. Ahead of his time, even. Although he didn't ride that wall. That wall is rideable and it does save time. Also, look at this. Get your Kevin Totals ready. Prepare Kevin Totals. Check this out, check this out. Look at that! He's so cool! He's actually so cool. Shout out Barry. Yeah, Barry Leach kind of popped off. Also shoutouts to Bill. You'll see him at the end. Also, the replay you see here is different on PAL and NTSC to NTSCJ. I'm pretty sure he does some different shit. Oh, look at that lag! Can I change the camera? I can change the camera, yo! I think it doesn't do like the cinematic camera anymore though. I think it like is locked here. No, the Top Gear guys had absolutely nothing to do with this game. This game has got to do with Top Gear, the game series, and not the television program. Damn, he was so close to hitting that chevron signpost. How big is the Top Gear rally community? It's Bill's fault! Bill mentioned. It's like... no one. It's very, very tiny. Very, very small. But if you, like, bring something up in the Top Gear Rally Discord, like the chat, people will talk about it. You know, it's not like 100% dead. Seclusive... Fucking why did I just call myself Seclusive? Yeah, it's myself, Becky. There's another Australian called Natural Sweetener. His old name was DSX. He's very good. He's very good at the game. Fucking there's a few others. Joseph, fucking Metalhead. He goes by a different name now, I think. Andy Panther. Anyway, yeah, you got a mirror there. And now I gotta fuck around. Check out the milk truck, baby. Look at this beast of a vehicle. Oh yeah, you can see the other cars I didn't use. That's my car. I'll come back to it. I didn't use this. This is a Lancia. I didn't use the Impreza. I did not use the fucking American pickup truck. That's in the Japanese game only. And I used everything else. Milk truck time, baby. Yeah, how does the milk truck look with the... I can't change the decals! No! Yeah, this is... I mean, it's just a racing game, Wacky. You just fucking, like... You just race the guy, and then that's it. Yeah, so the milk truck... Very extremely fast. Oh! Yo! Yeah! Man, I love this game. I love this game, man. It's... Okay, so I'm gonna fuck around with jumping on the rail and then getting ejected at very high speed over and over again for the next bunch of minutes. Yeah, I already made that joke, Wacky, don't worry. I know the jokes I'm legally obligated to make when speedrunning a racing game. Oh yeah! Woo! That was a pretty good one, actually. You can get ridiculous speed. But yeah, you can just fuck around a bunch in here. It's really fun. You know, it's a shame this game wasn't more popular. Because this game is honestly very good for a speed game. Maybe if there was more like streamers when speedrunning was like blowing up, you could have popped off. Oh, that's good speed. And there we go. I'm fucking out of the map. I'm fucking just completely gone. Like, where the fuck am I? Does anyone know? Did I crash? I've never crashed the game by going out of bounds. Literally never. Is this like a Japanese thing? Did this game release in Japan first? Hang on. Top Gear Rally Japanese release date. I didn't save the game a single time. Because it's faster not to. I've literally never crashed going out of bounds. But it sounds like this is what happens when you cartridge tilt. Okay, December 5th, 97. Okay, no, this was not like the first version of the game. This wasn't meant to happen. I wasn't meant to crash it. Is it cartridge tilt? Nah, it's not. I'm gonna fuck with the cartridge. Maybe this uncrashes it. It did not uncrash it. Shocking. It wasn't meant to crash, man. Oh, okay. It wasn't meant to crash. And I don't have any cars, right? It's okay, I get to show off another part of the game. Oh yeah, I should show off the rainbow cheat. Oh wait, I don't need the thingy to the Tokyo Rally PS1 graphics cheat. Okay, so it's B. Oh, needs to be in like the car select screen. B left, right, up, left, Z right. Or is it in game? I have to do it. We'll find out. Oh no, it's working. You can look. You sit like look at the road. The road is like PS1-y. Everything is like I don't know actually what the like main difference in the graphics are. But this is very different. Like the wall there looks a lot more like a wall. Fucking the text in the top right is fucked up. Are you happy with the get run reds? Very nice. How about the weight of them? Okay, what's the rainbow cheat? Rainbow cheat. Also, say what you will about AI overview, but it makes finding these cheat codes a lot quicker. Because I'm not gonna fucking remember them. Down, C, Z, B, up, right. Oi! Yo, I can't see shit. It's laggy as fuck as well, by the way. Like, extremely laggy. I'm gonna fuck with this a little bit on rainbow graphics. This is actually probably like nausea-inducing, not gonna lie. Yes, sickening, yeah. I'll only fuck with it for a little bit, and then I can show off another thing. On jungle, I think. Oh, do I remember the spot to go? Oh, I can't. Please tell me the rainbow shit resets if I go back to the menu. It's way worse at 160p on mobile, yeah. Come on, play the intro. Play the like, oh wait, the intro is taking like double as long to play because it's like rainbow shit. This is Cyberpunk's like graphics engine leaked. Also, there's text here right now that says Top Gear Rally, but you can't see it presumably. It's changing resolutions. Yeah, look at him go! Look at him go! He's crazy. Okay, that's enough of that. I will now show the haloruns fucking emblem that I drew in the like. Have fun, Caitlin. The haloruns emblem that I drew in the like paint editor that this game does have. because it is very ahead of its time. So I'll knock this up in about like a few minutes. It's maybe my best work. Look at that. Look. Hey, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to draw it right. Yeah. Like, this looks like fucking purple guy from FNAF. Like, the fucking legs and shit. Like, I sort of tried. It's hard, okay? It's hard. It is hard. Anyway. I think I'm getting kicked off now. Is Janos back in here to, like, do the outro? Does he even need to be back in here? Oh, he's back. You're back. Okay. That's Top Gear Rally. I enjoyed it very much. I will see you guys next off-topic marathon. Goodbye. Yeah, it was fun. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I did. Because it's still unoptimized. But yeah, here we take this. Thank you for running it. Oh, I mean, yeah, we sort of do like the restream stuff, which is like, means you can't do anything else with your day, right? Well, I don't know. Oh yeah. Yeah, sounds good. I'm gonna head off as well, so see ya.